Welcome to another episode of Real Estate AI in 5, where we take a few minutes to explain some features of AI. And in this case, I'm going to dive in to ChatGPT custom instructions versus memory. And for you to use this, all you need is a free ChatGPT account, because now memory is available for free ChatGPT users as well. Custom instructions always has been, but now you have both. And how do you use it to elevate your use and your experience with ChatGPT? Let's dig in. And for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, give a like and comment if this video was valuable. And in the description, I included an article from Perplexity that talks about the differences. So if you want to read through it, you're welcome to do that at a later time. So let's talk through this first. Let's level set. If you're watching this and you have no idea what custom instruction is, I'm going to walk you through that, and then we'll talk about memory and do a little, live example. Okay, so first things first, if you click on your profile on the top right, and I am logged in on the browser, and hit settings or click settings, you'll see an area for personalization. First, let's talk about custom instructions. It's currently off. I sort of reset everything in preparation for this video. So if you hit, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Let's just say I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. What would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? So this is where you'd want to think about custom instructions as long-term memory that will apply to all your chats unless you turn it off. Here, you can turn it off. So anything here, memory and custom instructions, you can turn it off. So where are you based? What do you do for work? Again, custom instructions influences all of your chats. So be very high level, careful what you put in here. But as an example, I could say I am a marketing tech enthusiast in the real estate industry, and host a AI podcast for real estate professionals. So I could say that as an example. Still pretty high level. That's not going to change anytime soon, and I don't mind that applying to all my chats. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? This is probably the better use in these two sections, where you can direct use a casual tone and keep the output at an eighth grade level. You can do that, and you can also say, you keep your opinions neutral. Sort of gives you some guidance here, and if you want to, you can use ChatGPT to write this for you also. But let's just you get the idea, okay? The other thing is never use delve, overuse words on ChatGPT. Never use delve, game changer in your output. So you can give it some preferences. Okay, so as you can see, I am probably go a little that way so I can actually see what I'm typing here. Keep, because of those, the pop-ups there. Keep your opinions neutral. Never use delve or game changer in your outputs. Neutral. And I'm also going to say, and always stay concise, because it can get verbose. And you can see here, it tells you have up to 1,500 characters or characters, yes, here, and 1,500 here. So, but you get the idea, okay? So that's custom instructions. So I'm going to click save, and it's on. Cool. Now let's talk about memory. So if custom instructions gives you broad control and informing ChatGPT about your preferences on output, custom instructions is more contextually relevant, and it's short-term memory. And I wouldn't say short-term, but it's memory, but it has a limitation of 1,200 to 1,400 words. So as an example, if I say remember, always use please remember that I am working on a real estate AI academy. So if I type that in, it's going to basically say, see that? Memory updated, got it. Let me know how you can help with that. But also, memory updated. But if I go manage memories, you can also get to this from your profile. It now remembers I'm working on that. Okay, so that's good. Now, if I go to a new chat and simply say, what am I working on? It should tell you from your memory, or if it starts to gain more information about your chat, it will remember all of that and it will start to pull in. Okay, so the other one is, I'm just going to kind of give you an idea here. Okay, I have done over 45 episodes for the podcast. Okay. Can you suggest more podcast titles that would intrigue real estate agents? Okay. So it's just a general, question, but you'll see here now, it sort of updated the memory. And it remembers now that I've done over 45 episodes. Okay. Now, obviously, when you release another episode, that number changes, and now it's sort of popping off. And in this context, it remembers now that I have that. Now, if I say, what do you know about me? It's going to start to remember that you're a marketing enthusiast. You host a podcast, Focus, what do you know about me? Is coming from a combination of custom instructions, right? Marketing tech enthusiast, you saw that. But now it's also saying you're currently working on developing a real estate game. So it knows memory and custom instructions, and it's truly a way for you to personalize your experience with ChatGPT and don't have to keep repeating what you needed to remember. So use custom instructions as a way to kind of give it broad control and features and thoughts about you and the output you'd like. And memory is more contextually relevant. It's almost like giving it a nudge towards a conversation you're having in the moment, but it remembers it. And over time, memory can fill up because it's only 1,200 to 1,400 words. So in order to kind of clean that up, you would go here under settings and go to personalization. Memory's on, make sure it's on. Can't use it if it's off. Manage, and there it is, right? I've given it two things. It remembers those things, and this will fill up, and after a while it's going to overflow and it'll memory full. So you can hit clear memories, and boom. Now, if I go back and ask it the same question now, what do you know about me? If it's working well, probably need to start a new chat. Let's try that again. And look, it's now done, and it's only pulling from custom instructions because it has no memory, which was the 45 podcast episode stuff. So custom instructions, broad control, preferences. Memory is primarily for contextual relevance and nudging them in a conversation you're having across chats. Hope that helps in your use and personalization of ChatGPT to take it to the next level. Great day.